This is Paul Carr for another hotel room review, and I'm at the Cortez Cabana Suites in downtown Las Vegas, which is across the street from the Cortez Hotel, which is one of the classic hotels of Vegas. This is their new boutique hotel, and you know what, it's actually not bad. Bear in mind, everything you're about to see, I'm paying $61 a night against a $65 a night rack rate, which is, by any metric in any town, pretty cheap, especially for these sort of would-be boutique hotels. So I'm going to start with the negatives, because there are a couple of things that on walking in here I immediately thought, this is not great. Mainly they're to do with the fact that I do quite a lot of work in my room, and I was planning on hiding out here for a while and working on some stuff. And two things that immediately struck me as potential deal breakers were, first of all, the desk, which is bizarre and impossible to work at. It has this sort of strange, very cool, you know, like half a Dalek stool, which, yeah, again, I maintain people who design hotel workspaces should be forced to work in those spaces for the 6 months after the hotel launches, and if they can't, then they need to rethink. But potentially not the worst thing. Potentially the worst thing is actually the window, which it's great. There's the desk, there's the window, perfect. They can stare out into space, except I can't, because whereas I complained at Rumour that the window looked onto a parking lot, this window looks onto nothing, because I don't know if you can tell, they've basically smoked the bottom 2/3 of the glass, which is kind of annoying. And the reason they've done it is because, I'm going to stand on the Dalek and show you, hopefully not fall and kill myself, because the back of the hotel where I am looks out to this really horrible sort of low-rent motel, and this is actually the first time there hasn't been a cop parked outside it. So they've obviously decided to shield me from the unpleasantness of that. They'll smoke the windows, not just at the desk, but also the one by the bed, which is great. I mean, it still does allow in natural light, but it's really disconcerting not to be able to see outside. It feels a bit like I'm in a sort of upscale prison. The third and actually final downside is the Wi-Fi for working. It's $11.99 a day, which isn't terrible, but one of the hallmarks of the sort of new boutique hotel has been that they make the Wi-Fi free. The Vertigo did that, even Rumour did that. Here, $11.99, if you're staying here for a long time, like, you know, I have an open-ended stay, if I stay here for a month, I'm paying over $300. Then again, factor in $61 for the rent, for the room rate, it's only $72 if you, $73 if you bolt on the Wi-Fi. So it's still a bargain, but it's a weird one. Also, I can only buy Wi-Fi by the day, so every day I have to re-enter my credit card information, which is really fucking annoying. Anyway, those are the downsides. Everything else is good side. It's a really good room. Cliched snack tray, the hallmark of the new boutique hotel, complete with intimacy kit, and not one but two obstetrical towelettes. Regular viewers will be pleased to know. Coffee making, awesome, brilliant. There's a fridge, which isn't a minibar, because I'm barely paying anything for the room, and so the contents would be worth more than the room. It's just a fridge, which I've put in a bottle of Diet Pepsi that's just rolled out onto the floor. Big sofa, which is actually surprisingly comfortable. Coffee table. Weird leather thing at the end of the bed, which is kind of fun. Good to stand on if you want to look out the window. Wardrobe that isn't a wardrobe, just a hole in the wall, but perfectly fine with a safe. The bed's really comfortable, weirdly. I don't know why it's so comfortable, it just is. That sort of weird backboard thing, pleather blackboard that boutique hotels seem to love so much. Again, I could be in the Vertigo or Rumour. The bathroom is amazing. It would definitely pass the girl test, except there's no bath. But apart from that, there's a gigantic walk-in shower that you could rehouse a family of 4 in, or kill a family of 4 in. Depending on which way inclined you were. 2 sinks, which again passes the girl test. Huge mirror. Really, yeah, perfect. Absolutely faultless bathroom. And a real door, which is always good.